up, Beauty of Faith community? Guess where we are today? We are in my new apartment because the Lord is doing a thing, y'all. He's doing a thing, y'all. He's doing a thing. Anywho, the Lord has convicted me to vlog, let you guys into my life a little bit more and be a light in his blessing in the ways that he would like me to, and to no longer be afraid or hidden. And it's funny because in my first ever apartment, I attempted to vlog, and I'm gonna put all the little thingies right here if I can, just to show y'all, and I never posted a thing. So here we are. I thank you for the God who recovers all, and I thank you for the God that gives endless chances for us to walk in our purpose and be obedient, as if we know we have another day to live to get it right. How prideful is that? But anyways, welcome to Beauty of Faith. If this is your first time watching, let's see, what are we about? We are about accepting the invitation of Jesus Christ for him to come and walk into our lives. So want to walk with us, partner with us, and help us, and trying to figure out, what does that really look like, from everything in between let's fix that. From the mundane to the wildest of our dreams and everything in between. And that's really what this vlog series is about, is to bring in the BTS of that. And so I'm excited to bring you guys onto this journey, and welcome to me creating my oasis. Okay. Hey girlies. So it is the end of the day. Not the end of the day. It's like midday now. I went to Target because I decided, it was something I was thinking about, but I decided as a reward. So let me first tell you what creating my oasis is about. So I received a word from the Lord to once again, but now in a permanent fashion. I don't say once again because the first time I had moved out, and by the way, if you need context, you need to go watch my Living Unstuck video. I'm gonna put a little icon right there. The first move was really just out of necessity, and I just really needed like my my bed and my couch, and that was it, right? But this time, the second time that I moved out, that's now on a more permanent basis, is because I received instruction from the Lord. Yeah. Now, to the extent and detail of that, I'm gonna keep private. I'm gonna be quiet and let the Lord do His thing. So I'm doing my 5th series, it's vlogging, again at the direction of the Lord, because if it weren't for me, if it weren't for the Lord, I'd keep myself off the internet, okay? So I was thinking about doing something with my hair, and I just explained that to you, why I need to order myself, I'm sorry, y'all. I gave you that little spiel so that you understand why I'm doing the creating my oasis. And what this place is for me, and according to like just it really being God's provision for a new thing and to like really establish me. So anyways, I was like, after I really get this place together and do the vlogging and all the things, I want to do my hair, and maybe I might include that in the vlog today. So I got some stuff from Target. Okay. If you don't know, I used to have locks. That's why my hair is short. But I love my hair. I cut it all the way down when I was in California. Again, if you need context, Living Unstuck. Thank you. Go watch it. It's great testimony. I believe it will deliver and help you with some things. Okay. I had cut my locks off and just got a shave, started from the beginning. And so I've been really getting into my hair care. My hair now is growing to the point where, like, this is a day 2, like, not day 2, day 2 of a week-long little braids that I put in my hair. And I was just literally walking around at work with like a little like black t-shirt that I made into a wrap. So now, because it's like New Year's Eve, yada yada, all the things, I bought some products. And I got this because it said it was all natural, and I looked at the ingredients, and I see it catered to like my kind of coily texture. So I got this curling custard. I got this brush, the Tangler, because even though I have had locks for almost 5 years before cutting my hair, I remember what to do. I got this, and then I got me a moisture milk, which the Lord helped me buy, because he'd be really telling me like, go get this or go get that. Like, y'all don't know a relationship with the Lord. That's what I mean by the mundane. like inviting God to walk with us from the mundane to the wildest of our dreams and everything in between, right? Everything in between could look like trials and tribulations, could look like the unknown, could look like valleys and hills. The mundane is like God legit wants to tell you things. Like God wants to be heavy in the details of your life. So anyways, we're going to get into this vlog. Y'all going to see me clean my place up, move things around, make it cute, order things. And we're going to keep doing these series until it really comes to a place of completion. So yeah, keep on watching. Okay, so guys, for this scene, I definitely had to fast forward because my back was turned, but grace for the first vlog. I've cleaned the kitchen. I mean, I haven't finished cleaning the kitchen, but I finished washing the dishes. And as you can see, like this space is literally like a square. My living room takes up a lot of space, which I appreciate because I realize I like a living room, and I also have a balcony, guys, which I hope that like in the summer, like God's grace, like we're vlogging out there together. Like I think it would be very cute, especially because I want to have like a setup and I'm really excited to put some of that in the vlog too, because I'm very intentional in creating this space of putting accents and pieces of my culture. So I have some pieces from back home and in a way that can go with the feng shui of my space. But actually, I'm gonna show y'all. This is some of the pieces. So this is, I got from Kenya, my favorite place in the entire world. This means welcome. So this is going to be by the entry of my door. And I love that it has gold accents because that's really the theme of my house. I'll just do that. This is a painting my mom had got me. I have two different paintings. This one's from Kenya. I have another one from Senegal when my mom went to Senegal. This is, how beautiful is that? So this I want to get framed with, because I have gold accents everywhere in my house, and put it by the door with that Karibu sign. And yeah, but look how beautiful this is. So that's just some of the feng shui of my apartment. But this is going to be, because this doesn't match the living room, so it's going to be framed on the wall right across from the door, and I can't wait to put that together and to show you guys that. But anywho, let's put some music on, okay, and let's get into the vibes, okay? Good morning, YouTube. So what had happened was I was cleaning and I just really wanted to get everything done, and I just became very, what's the word? Is somber the word? I don't know, somber, or a bit more like still. And like just, you know, when you get in the groove, you're listening to music. And I think there was something that was doing me while I was cleaning. So I just needed a moment to like be still and just really thank God for like how much he has kept me, how much he loves me, because even the story of how I got into this apartment and like the quickness of my move is just a representation of God's like restoration and this next steps for my life, which I hope to share more as we go along. But I will take you around to like what I did today, or not today, yesterday. So my living room is clean, honey. It's very, very clean. I gotta get used to looking straight into the camera because it's very weird. And then I have that hallway leads to my bathroom and my bedroom, and that's my little station I'm about to set up, so y'all gonna see that. And I'll just show you what I did, little snips in here. I'm not gonna show y'all my bedroom because it's a little personal, but just snippets of what I got together so far. What I hate about apartments is this is a cute little curtain that I got in from Target. Like, look how cute that is. I wish she had a little more melanin, but I ain't mad at it. The accent theme of my place is gold, and so don't judge me. I don't have like, I need to get like gold containers, and once I do that, I could set up things really, really nicely. This was me getting ready. It's New Year's Eve? Yeah, so I gotta get ready. Well, I'm ready, right? Because I'm not doing any makeup today. To go to church with my family. So yeah, this is a little snippets of creating my oasis, and it was a lot more organized when I started, but that's not the point. But I can't wait to get like little more like organization tools. Like I think it'll be really cute. And then, oh, I didn't show y'all the kitchen. The kitchen is chef's kiss. This is the kitchen. This is what we ended up with. I ate some food, leftovers, and left that in there because I was tired. Don't judge me. I told y'all the kitchen is like mad small. And then look at this beautiful living room. This is where I think I'm gonna put my dining room table, and I want to buy like a really nice bookshelf. I had to just put all of my books in there because it just kept getting piled all over here, and I just don't. You know, if you're gonna have like, my philosophy is like, if you're gonna have a mess, you know, let it be organized. Or if you're gonna have things that you're not, those are things that I have to return to my family. They don't belong to me, so that's why they're on the floor over there. But, you know, just let it be a little, you know, organized. And I kept it open so that it reminds me, like, do not forget about those things. You need to remove them. Thank you. But yeah, on to the next part of my room that I am willing to show you. So when you walk into my room, there's this beautiful walk-in closet. First off, I've never had a walk-in closet. And now that I have one, I feel like very justified. Like, because I putting my clothes up, and I was like, my closet is not a collective closet. Like, we need to revamp. And so I have some things in some carts, you know, that I'm very proud of, that I want to add into this closet and then take more away. So I feel like creating my oasis could be also that. But yeah, that's it, guys. I wanted to show you. So I went to Hobby Lobby. That, first off, disclaimer, the only reason why I don't like apartments, I love apartments, but the one thing I don't like apartments is the fact that their vents are so loud. So hopefully I can find a way to like minimize that when I edit. But I wanted to show you this little cute little thing that I put. It's like right next to the curtain. It's so cute. That I got from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm more of like a I want to say like bohemian glam type of person when I want to just be chill and functional, but it still has to be glam. Like and I feel like bohemian and glam like kind of play on each other because there's a way to be bohemian in an avant-garde way. So that's kind of what I'm going for, where it's like glam but still very comfy. And I wish I, you know, could show y'all my bed because it's so beautiful, but like I just don't believe in showing people where you lay your head. Like you don't give access to everybody to that. So, but I just wanted to show you this little cute thing. And then I was going to put this little picture on the opposite side right above the toilet, but I couldn't get it with the command strip. So right now it sits right here, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. I think it's very cute. It's according to the scripture Isaiah 46:4, he will sustain you. And like that is just you know, really important to me. Like I bought this because God has been really testing me in understanding love and his love despite my experiences. And like I was really stuck on this scripture for a while. Like, what do you mean love is endures all things, believes all things, hopes all things? Like, God, that's not true. Like, I'm ready to like fight. Not fight you, but like the scripture makes me want to fight because, you know, just different experiences and disappointments that I had to work through in therapy. So this is something that like I keep as a reminder. And then he will sustain you is just something that I picked up because it's just a reminder for this season. And I look forward to sharing more of my testimony. So that is it, y'all. Remember, he will sustain you. Because a friend was calling. But no one is going to suffer the cause of your disobedience but you. You know? Like, because at the end of the day, if you don't do what you're obedient to do, like, God will find someone else to raise you up in your place so that he can do his will and his purpose in reaching the people or the opportunities or whatever he's trying to establish through you with somebody else. But God forbid that that's going to happen to me. But the minute I heard that pastor say, I was listening to a sermon, no one is going to suffer the cost of your disobedience but you. I don't have time to listen to the perception of man in the thoughts that I run in my head or what other people tell me. So I've really been in a place where I'm quiet about my steps and my plans, but I'm okay with releasing this, because even in me saying this, even in me releasing it, I'm sharing my journey with you, and that's what the channel is about. And so, yeah, I just thank God for today, and I'm gonna just show y'all a little something if I can. But yeah, that's all I had to say. And that's why it's such a full circle moment, because it's like I'm doing the same thing that I did when I moved out in my apartment, but I'm not where I used to be, and it's now on a greater scale, and it's now with a greater belief. So yeah, I can't wait to really roll out the testimony. Like, you gotta just put yourself out there and watch the hand of God like move on your behalf. Look crazy, dare to look crazy. Okay. But yeah, okay, onwards, continuing, bye. Hey, all right, so it's 2 days later. We are on our way to Cortiva Institute. And what is Cortiva Institute? So we had talked about how, like, I'm going to be showing more of my life and like what God is walking me through to also kind of help you. And this is what it's like this channel is about. And so we're talking about like what it looks like to follow God in the mundane, to the wildest ever dreams and everything that's crazy in between. Okay. So one of the good aspects of walking with God is his direction, the voice of peace that he carries, and just the assurance you have and the confidence that he builds in you as you get to kind of like get to know him, to believe in who you are, to discover who you are. And so my dreams are really on its way in a manner that they have completely changed, in a way that really I can't disclose much right now, but I foresee something like in the future in a way that what I thought I'd be doing, I'm not going to be doing. So anyways, I can't wait to share more of that testimony when God brings it to full circle. But I'm on my way to a beauty school that I am applying for in faith. I don't know if I don't think I ever mentioned this, but like last year, or what's gonna be last year in a couple days, as we walk into the new year of 2024, I had gone to Axel Makeup Academy to become a certified makeup artist. But what I really always wanted to do was become an esthetician. And so I'm on my way to go look at a school that I've been interested in for a while. Not to just look at it, I've been there already, but I'm going there to enroll today. And the reason why that's significant is because I'm just being one of those people that is going to be obedient to the Lord, because I remember hearing something when I went to Axel Makeup Academy, and the Lord was encouraging me to go, and it was the best experience I ever had. Very much an affirming experience, and I really grew in my Instagram presence from that. From when I officially started and began to show up differently, where I started working in fashion shows and putting myself out there. But anywho, I'm talking a lot. I remember one of the things he said was to stop worrying so much about money and to pursue your dreams. And I literally paid for that course like out of pocket in a payment plan. And this was the first time that this is why this is so significant. God is so good. Anyways, that was the first time I had moved out, and financially where I am today is not where I was back then, right? God has increased me, because back then it was like I was in school, I was working part-time. And literally, I remember my dad told me this. He was like, when you were making less money, like, you did not ask me for no money. Like, you was in your own apartment and you did not call me once for money. Like, and I was like, you are actually right. I did not call you. And it was really because God sustained me. And it wasn't like there weren't things that happened. Like, there was a period where I didn't have my rent money. Okay? Because I had to go back home for a funeral for one of my grandparents. And obviously, and then I got stuck there for a month. And I'm just telling you this to give a testimony. And because of COVID, and I wasn't working, i.e., like I didn't have enough funds to pay for my rent. But God kept me in that apartment. Like, God literally kept me in that apartment and gave me grace and mercy, where it was like, I don't even remember how it happened, but it happened that I paid it. Okay. And so now I'm in this second apartment where I believe, like, from here, like, I'm going to go either into my own home, right? Whether I get married or not, I'm going to go into my own home, right? And be established more in victory, like what he's called me to do. So today's a really monumental day because I'm enrolling in beauty school today. And I remember hearing this pastor say, you know, what really released me from the opinions of others, what really released me from, like, how does this make sense? You know, I'm working in this separate field to, you know, money, dollar sign, was like, no one is going to suffer the cost, because a friend was calling, but no one is going to suffer the cost of your disobedience but you know, like, because at the end of the day, if you don't do what you're obedient to do, like, God will find someone else to raise you up in your place so that he can do his will and his purpose in reaching the people or the opportunities or whatever he's trying to establish through you with somebody else. But God forbid that that's going to happen to me. But the minute I heard that pastor say, I was listening to a sermon, no one is going to suffer the cost of your disobedience but you. I don't have time to listen to the perception of man in the thoughts that I run in my head or what other people tell me. So I've really been in a place where I'm quiet about my steps and my plans, but I'm okay with releasing this, because even in me saying this, even in me releasing it, I'm sharing my journey with you, and that's what the channel is about. And so y'all, just thank God for today, and I'm gonna just show y'all a little something if I can. But yeah, that's all I had to say. And that's why it's such a full circle moment, because it's like I'm doing the same thing that I did when I moved out in my apartment, but I'm not where I used to be, and it's now on a greater scale, and it's now with a greater belief. So yeah, I can't wait to really roll out the testimony. Like, you gotta just put yourself out there and watch the hand of God, like, move on your behalf. Look crazy, dare to look crazy. Okay. But yeah, okay, onwards, continuing, bye. So guys, okay, it's not like 2 something. I went into the institute. Let's see. Okay, so the classes I'm doing is the evening class. I'm not gonna make any promises to vlog my classes or anything like that, but I'm just gonna vlog next steps forward. We're exercising our faith, okay? So I'm taking evening classes because we work. And so the aesthetics program, if you don't know, is basically how to be a professional skincare therapist, and to be educated in that. And so I'm set to start in February. And I'm just definitely, while I was sitting in the chair, there were all these different things coming up of, like, financial aid, you know, trusting God for provision. That means I'm gonna be a lot more busier, but I just had, like, this conviction in me that, like, I can't go back. Like, this is something I've put off for a long time. And like I said in the was saying earlier, like, no one suffers the cost of my disobedience but me. No one suffers the cost of me not committing to what I said I was going to do and my own goals and my own aspirations but me. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to, like, showing more of the lens of that in YouTube, and, like, watching this video 9 months later and seeing, or 3 months from now, and seeing just how much God, like, really moves his hand on my life to be able to accomplish my dreams and stuff. So welcome to Beauty of Faith. If you don't know what this channel is about, yeah, like, go to the welcome video of 2022 and watch the first word that I put on there, and watch definitely Living Unstuck, and we are just gonna watch our dreams unfold. Okay, that's literally what I heard just now on the board. So yeah, this is it, Cortina. I know y'all can't see nothing, ain't nothing spectacular I'm showing you, but you take your piece of paper and your reminder, whatever signals, okay, whatever stamps, whatever approvals, whatever physical manifestation of the approval God gave you, and you post it. And you might say you're not going back, because this is not Like I said, this is not just about deliverance from sin or your past former self. This is where your relationship with God goes beyond that, and you remind Satan what the Lord said I'm gonna do, and there's no hindrance or barrier to that, and you have your full proof. Okay, you record it. I love to journal what the Lord tells me, what he does in my life. You record it, you stamp it, you make note of it, and you put it on the wall somewhere. Okay. But yeah, guys, I don't know what the next part of this vlog is gonna be, but that's I said I was gonna share something, so that's what I'm gonna share.